Hey, what's good, y'all? It's C Will, and this is the Passive Income Network. On this podcast, we talk about creating assets that produce passive income. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment and say what's good. On this episode, we have a special podcast feature. The first of my new NFT series. We have Penny Crayon. So over here, let me pull it up. Home to Captain Squishy, total of 450 PFPs, and they are also doing a charity with Victoria's Promise. We're gonna talk about all this. Let's bring Penny to the show. Hey,
Hi guys,
hey, how is it going for you?
things are going good. Yeah, hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Algo Fam to Algo Fam. I know they're gonna enjoy this one.
They're
Uh,
gonna lap it up, yeah.
so let's start with an introduction. All right, who is Penny Crayon, and where are you located at in this world?
I'm Penny Crayon. I am a graphic designer by trade,
Oh, nice.
and an illustrator as well. So I started into the crypto space back in last year, August sometime. So pretty
Okay.
recently, almost a
Yeah.
year now. I am based in the UK, in London currently.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then as a little, like you said, passive income to start off, and it kind of
That's the name of the
kicked off
game.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
With I started doing like little characters of a polar bear, and then progressed further into different characters. Yeah, it seemed to be growing the community from there on, and everyone seems to like the stuff that I'm producing. So it
Yeah.
kind of gives me a little bit of like, I'm doing something right. Let me continue.
I mean, definitely how it goes. You get that good feeling of people are, tapping into what you're doing. So it only does push you to do more. Good feeling.
Yeah, and I must admit, it's helped me in terms of real life, crypto space. I've had more interest in the artwork, more appreciation for the
Mhm.
artwork. People connect with it more. Whereas in the real life,
Yeah.
someone looks at it in passing and goes, "Oh, that's cute," and then wanders off. And it's community. They really engage with you and they really connect with you, and it's a nice space to be in. It's great.
Oh, yeah. It's speaking of community. So how did you find Algorand? Like this community, this blockchain? Where how did that story go?
I first started off looking into it. Like, obviously, my husband set me up with
Mhm.
a connection that was helping onboard people. I was too scared to do it. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should do NFTs. You should really do NFTs." And I'm like, no. But my husband set me up and kind of threw me in the deep end, and I started swimming from there on. But yeah,
That's
I find the Algorand community so welcoming and so amazing and so friendly. I have ventured onto other blockchains, but dang, they're not as welcoming and they're a bit scary out there.
that's yeah.
Why Algorand? I think what sold me was the fact that it was carbon negative, gas fees, and the TX times were quite short and sweet.
Yep.
And it was just so much easier to use, and although the complication was taken out of it, I could pick up things very quickly from there, in terms of how to use platforms, how to sign up on a wallet, how to mint things, how to mint NFTs, how to buy and sell, those kind of things. And I picked up quickly. Whereas on the other blockchains, it's a minefield.
Yes.
And then you take forever just to mint one image, and you're like, dang, what's going on? But yeah, Algorand for sure is one of the top things that are on my list, especially the fact that it's carbon negative,
Yep.
and there's no impact to the environment compared to the other blockchain. So that was like a big yes.
Yep. Yeah, same. Like when I got into NFTs, I was like, trying to mint my first NFTs. I'm excited. Went to OpenSea and Ethereum, Rarible, and all that. I was like, whoa, I'm gonna need $150 to mint one. Like I got to then sell it for for a lot more than that. So I got to keep looking around. It was so funny, but yes, that's a lot of people I feel like have similar experiences, and the cherry on top is the carbon, like because we in a crazy climate world right now, and we need more businesses, and especially big businesses, to focus on our environment. So I'm trying to onboard as well as much as people as possible to Algorand. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. I think we need to educate
Yes.
the other blockchains where to come, because it's a lot more
Yeah.
friendlier. It's more
Yeah.
user friendlier, and it's safer, and the environment is definitely not impacted as much. So
Yeah.
thumbs up from me.
For sure. Kudos to you. So let's talk more about your project. So we got the squishy bears, right? Or excuse me, Captain Squishy, and then we have Promise Bears. Can you talk about those two there?
So Captain Squishy is my project that I initially started back in December. Range consisted of Captain Squishy, who is a polar bear. He's just a fun-loving little bear. He has many personas. Then we progressed into adding new characters, and I think we have in total 6 characters in the collection, and a secret 7th if you collect all 6.
Okay.
But they vary. So they're varying types. They're all based on cuddly toys, which makes it more personable and family friendly. And people can somehow relate to them for some reason. So we've got a bunny, we've got a chunky chicken, we've got a wolf. Who else? What we got? I've forgotten. We've got a moose, and then our secret 7th is a Abominable Snowman. One that you don't really see. Is quite
Rare.
quiet.
Rare, quiet. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So again, go ahead.
No, carry on.
No, I was just like, so the inspiration again, because we see a lot of animals, popping up in the NFT space. It's like a resurgence of just animal love. Basically, we all love cat videos and and baby animals. So it's like, I feel the same feeling happens when we look at these NFTs. We just think it's so cute overall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The inspiration behind my characters is basically my daughter picked out her favorite cuddly toys. Excuse me.
Oh, nice.
And then I base these characters based on her toys. Obviously, adding my own take to them, and they've kind of grown these personalities now, and everyone seems to have developed their personalities by owning them more and more. Yeah, they just it's just. I don't know. It's just flourished from that. It's more to come. I think Gen 2 is in the works at the moment, so we're going to release some cool stuff in the future. But in the meantime, Promise Bears, that is something special to me. Also, something I think it has potential to be something great in especially in the UK community. I think it'll be good. I was approached by the charity after I started donating. Every NFT that I sell from my collection, I donate 25% of my sales to them.
Nice. Kudos to you.
Yeah. Victoria's Promise is a cancer charity for young women. So they help support young women during their cancer treatment and beyond. But they also help with the families, the fathers, the children. They provide therapy, house, anything that the mother needs or the woman needs in her life that she's struggling with, they help her, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I'm a mum. I have a little girl. It kind of resonated with me because what happens one position, and it's like, what do I do and where do I go? And this is the place to be. There's a community of like-minded women experiencing the same thing. But they approached me and they asked me if I would be open to doing an NFC series for them.
Wow.
And then she started explaining about the bears, the fact that Victoria, the brainchild of the whole charity herself, sadly who passed away, she had an affinity for bears. And I thought, you know what, I've created a bear that's similar, that could potentially work. And they just loved it, absolutely loved it, fell in love with it instantly and said, yes, that's it, we want that one. So I've basically developed it further, added more personas, added more traits to it, and we've created this little army of bears that are coming to the Algorand platform to help with the cancer charity.
Damn.
And I think it's pretty. it's pretty fantastic for one, but also nervous because I'm not sure how it's going to go down.
But hey, that's why we're here today. We're making connections, and we're gonna get this
Yeah.
spread out. Because I resonate with the cancer thing. Because my sister is dealt with cancer. She just kind of had finished all her treatments and things of that nature with breast cancer. So it has affected our family and it's spreading around the world. So, like, I think something like this is very positive to spread that awareness. There's a lot of things that are causing it, but we need more solutions. So, again, I like the your promise bears basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the way that the Promise Bears the Promise Victoria Promise started was Victoria had gone through this traumatic ordeal. There weren't any for other women to go through it, so she made the
Mhm.
promise to help these women, to be there, to give them the support they need to create this community. So that's
Mhm.
how Victoria's Promise started, and I think the Promise Bears will now follow on and keep that promise and help to bring more women into the community that need the support and help.
Yep.
So it's just so beautiful that, and positive, and that people around the globe can actually access their app, jump in and speak to other women that are experiencing the same thing and actually
Mm.
feel a little bit more okay about it. Whatever they're going through, whatever treatments they're having, what type of cancer they're having, they don't have to talk about it. They can just talk about who they are and what they're going through and their problems, and have somewhere safe to be, which it's just amazing. It's amazing, and it needs to be out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, 'cause it is amazing because it's like with these like NFTs and charity connections, it just makes it the real world impact so much more important. And then also, the collectors have value that then you
Yes.
can, do more things with and add more utility over time. It's like,
But
you know,
it's also a great way. It's a great way for donors or people that donate to the charity to actually be involved with the charity, because in real life, yeah, I give £5 to this charity, I give £5 to that charity, but you don't actually engage with the charity that
nope.
much.
Mhm.
With this actually gives the opportunity to be part of it, to be evolving with it. It's not like it's a normal shake your bucket kind of charity,
No,
like, hey, give me some money. This is something that they want to build. They want to have a community behind, and Algorand's a space for it, and it's the
yes.
perfect environment for it, because everyone wants to be engaged with their projects, wants to be engaged with the communities, and this is what it's about. This is the
For sure.
perfect, like you said, perfect
Mhm.
space for
Yeah.
it.
So, do you have any like partnerships announcements that you can make, or any things of that nature, like some fun stuff that the community would look forward to these two projects?
At the moment, we're looking for the release. So the release of the whitelist is going to go out on the 28th of this month.
Oh, no, a
Couple
couple
of
days.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do have a whitelist sign up sheet. It closes tonight. So if you can get on, jump on the Victoria's Promise Twitter feed, and the link's there. The mint price will be roughly around £30, which is probably equivalent to 100 odd algo,
Yeah, about
round
100,000.
about then.
Yeah, the euro and the dollar is about the same now. So
Yeah, similar.
yeah.
And then we have the official public launch of the bears on the 1st of August. So
Okay.
then that'll be up to the public mint from there onwards. We're going to try and organise some AMAs with the charity heads, so you guys can just find out where they plan on taking the charity further, how they plan to evolve, how the funds are being utilised. I think there'll be other perks and stuff as we start going through, progress with the project
Mhm.
further. So yeah, the charity heads are in the Discord. Jump in and maybe you can have a chat with them
Oh,
at
nice.
some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Cool.
yeah, we're going to try and engage more with the communities and the backers.
Yeah. That's amazing. Oh, go ahead.
Excuse me.
No, phlegm. I got a little phlegm in here too. But yeah, so okay, let's slowly start the close out here. And then I do want to talk to you a little bit more afterwards. So where can the folks find you? I know you said the Discord, you got the Twitter Spaces. Can you just tell them where to find you?
For me, you can find me at Penny Crayon NFTs on Twitter. All the links are there from that point. Crayon NFTs. For the Promise Bears, you can have a look up at Victoria's Promise. Just do a Google search and it'll come up on their website, or you can go to Promise Bears on Twitter, so at Promise Bears on Twitter, and all the links there to all the Discords and areas you can access from that.
Nice. Excellent. So I'll make sure to put all those links in there so that they can, tap in, and I'm gonna tap in myself. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, thank you for, joining the Passive Income Network. You're always welcome to come back. And I would prefer you come back. Oh, it's all good. You're right.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, this is a fun show, so that's a good laugh right here, right? What was I saying? Yeah, so you're always welcome to come back. I like to, when my guests come on, I like to have you come back later and update people on the projects. We can keep building this community because we are all, Algo fam, and we're onboarding people and showing them, the Algo gospel. Yeah. All right. For sure. Well, thank you again, Penny.
Thanks for having me, mate. That's been brilliant.
Sure. Yep. All right. So stick around and I'm going to do my outro. Hey, y'all. So we had a nice Algo Fam session with Penny, Crayon, NFTs. I mean, I really like the charity aspect here that we're doing. NFTs provides a lot of value, more than just art. But again, an artist like herself has then created passive income and a way to use 25% of this passive income to help cancer out there in the UK with the Promise Bears and the things that they're working on. So make sure that you join the Discords. Again, all the link will be in the description. Let's get active, y'all, and blow this project up as well. All right, y'all. See Will with the Passive Income Network. I am gone. See the crypto, a digital face, 2021 fiat replace. Had to have it, bank account by Algorand, large amounts.